What's up, my fellow card cowboys? This is Daniel with the Cascade Card Wranglers channel. Thank you so much for coming and checking out our third video. Couple of announcements today. First of all, just wanted to have a quick shout out and highlight to Mr. Nice Guy Games for letting me represent them in these videos. These guys are my local LGS store, and they're wonderful, wonderful people. In my opinion, their prices are competitive, and they just want to elevate the player experience. So please check them out. They have an online store, and support any local game store at this time would be my recommendation. Second announcement is I lied to you guys. Last video I was telling you that I'm not going to open any more Theros Beyond Death collector boxes or draft boxes, but here's what we're doing next. We're going to open this in the next video. I totally forgot about this box, and I want to open it because I want to round out my collection. So, stay tuned. We're going to open a whole box. So let's dive right into this. I wanted to sort of highlight and showcase my collection for Theros Beyond Death and see what else we can pull. So let's get our handy dandy binder out here and see what we need to do to finish this collection. Now, we're not going to spend too much time on each and every card, but I just wanted to show you and highlight some of my favorite cards in here and what I am in the hunt for. So, starting off the bat, the 5 colors I have most of. At most, I am missing 2 or 3 cards of each color, mostly rares. I've built this strictly by opening packs. Yes, I know, if I want to make it a little cheaper. And pro tip to anyone out there that's thinking of doing their own collection, just buy the singles you need. Play the game, crack the packs, do the drafts, but buy the singles you need if you'd like to fill out and round out your collection for play or for just keepsake. We're going to start off here with the white or plains color over here. As you see, most of the first page here is complete, or all of it's complete here. The way I usually collect these and organize these is these will go by number. Show you right here. Down at the bottom left, this is card 1 of 254. There are more than 254 cards in this set, but the official set has 254 cards. The other cards, I think it goes up to 357, are extended art cards, showcase cards, and ancillary cards in products like Planeswalker decks and theme boosters. So, without further ado, let's dive into this. Right off the bat here, the first page, there's nothing really that powerful here, nothing really that crazy. I do want to highlight All Seed is really good for granting protection. So some white weenie decks use this guy. Daxos also big on the devotion here. This set was very big on devotion. As you see, I have placeholders for things I don't have yet. So we're in the hunt to go get these things in the next collector box I open today or tomorrow on the channel. So stay tuned for that. Flipping right forward into here, as you see right off the bat, I'm missing 2 cards in the white section here. They're pretty good draft cards. They're pretty good cards in general. I'm missing these are the normal packs. These are not the extended or the alternate art Planeswalkers or sagas, but I'm missing the Elspeth Conquerors Death Saga and the Elspeth Sun's Nemesis Planeswalker. Now, I have more of this in my collection. I just do one-ofs to represent the cards here, and then I keep the rest in cardboard boxes that you can get off like BCW or any local game store. But basically, over here, there's nothing really crazy here except for Iliad. We all know that this guy is worth a couple of bucks. I think it's like 10 to 12, maybe $14. Foil will obviously be bigger. But you got Heliod's Sun's Crowned over here, along with the Intervention. Nice little cycle to go with. Some of these are foil, some are non-foil. You got your Idyllic Tutor. I think this is a very expensive tutor for 3, I believe. Yeah, tutor for 3. Not sure about that, but nonetheless, very welcome in white. Karametra's Blessing. Good card there with the Indestructible, I believe. And Our third card that we're missing here is Shatter the Sky as well. Very powerful card if you're going budget, maybe budget, 1 or 2 drop white decks. But we're still hunting for that card. Again, nothing else crazy here. If you're looking at it, Terranica over here is worth a couple of dollars, maybe $1 or $2, and then we go into the blue cards here, the Island, and off the bat we have Calafi, which is the demigod over here, and as we go, my blue collection is pretty much filled for Theros Beyond Death. One of my favorite cards over here is the Kraken, the Nadir Kraken. Love this card. Also have the extended art for it, but pretty filled over here. These cards are not too hard to get, especially if you're cracking booster packs or drafting or doing some kind of sealed play. As we go through here, Thassa, Deep Dwelling, Missing the God. I do have a bunch of showcases of her, but I'm missing the pack, the normal card. Thassa's Intervention, the blue part of the cycle. And missing Thrix, the Sudden Storm as well. I technically have this card, but the way I do things is I have this card in the pre-release for Theros Beyond Death. And that means that every pre-release that I crack open, the original pre-release, I save because I want to go back and I want to go play with it. So I don't put that part of my collection binder. I keep that sealed with its own deck and its own sideboard on the 6 packs that I open in that pre-release to come back. I think it's pretty neat. Year 2, 3 down the line, you can take that off the shelf, see if you can upgrade the deck, make it better, get different, vision on it, and replay the deck basically, and re-experience that first time you played that set. So that's why I don't have Thrix, but I do have him. He's in my pre-release Theros Beyond the deck. Or Theros Beyond the deck. Theros Beyond Death. So getting into black over here, again, missing Erebos, the Bleak-Hearted. That's a god. These gods are pretty hard to get, especially the pack ones, because everything is about the collectors, about the extended arts and such. It turns out that, if you collect the collector boosters and you crack them, the showcases are pretty easy to get. So you can get the gods pretty easy. It might not be the, main set gods, though. It'll be the showcase if you wanted to pay a couple extra bucks. Other than that, this always gave me a laugh over here. The Blight Breath Catoblepas. Such a wacky card. Moving along here. Again, most of the black is filled. And getting into red here. The last black card I'm missing is actually a Saga, Tyrant Calls the Dead. I haven't played with this card. I'm not sure. I haven't delved into it, so I don't know too much about it, but that will be in the hunt for tomorrow's or the next day's opening. Getting into red. We're missing a couple of things. Again, missing the god, Perforos Bronze Blooded over here. And again, this is the normal pack version. And Perforos' Intervention for the cycle we're missing as well. Love this Ox of Agonis. It's a pretty cool card. Let me know what you think about the escape mechanic. I found it to be very clunky with some things, but I do understand why, especially with the Titans being out there and being so cheap. But moving into green, green is the color that I definitely have everything of, so not too much to see here as far as what we're hunting for. Pretty complete collection here with the Forest. Moving on to the gold cards, this is where stuff starts to not dwindle, but it's harder to get because these cards are a little more rare, especially the pack ones, because everything's about the collectors and the extended art and the showcase cards. So sometimes these pack ones are a couple bucks more expensive because they are rarer than those alternate versions. So yeah, getting into the multicolored cards, I'm missing a Planeswalker, the Calyx Destiny's Hand. I'm also missing the Titan Croxa. Again, I do have this in a pre-release, but I want to get a Croxa for this collection as the official complete binder. Pelakrinos is also missing from here, another mythic, and got all the artifacts, although I'm not a big artifact guy. I don't really play with it. Highlights are the Nyx Lotus and the Shadow Spear. Too bad I don't have that in foil. Both of these have extended arts too. And then getting into the land, missing Labyrinth of Scophos. Moving into the land cycles, Temple of Enlightenment is missing, although I have all the other cycles. And then obviously rounding it out with the Nyx lands over here, one of each. These are all foiled. I do love these lands. They're very pretty. And that's where the cards end. So if you look at this guy, right? That's it. That's 254, 254. But turns out there's a lot more now with booster variation and all these collector boxes and stuff. So, your 3 Planeswalkers. These are the extended arts for them. I'll show you each and every one of them. I think they're really cool. Although, again, the pack Planeswalker may be more expensive. Not sure, but maybe more expensive because it's harder to crack. There is Ashiok Nightmare Muse. And Calyx. Very pretty. And then we move on to the showcase cards here. These are pretty because you have 2 slots for the showcase cards to get on the collector's boosters, which we will see what's going on with that tomorrow or the day after when we open that collector's booster. These are pretty easy to get. As you see, the only ones, and I stopped putting the stickies because this is technically not part of the official set, but it's a complete set of the variants. Only one I'm missing from the showcase is Perforos, Bronze-Blooded. Everything else is pretty much complete here. I have the box topper, or not the box topper, but the buy a box promo with it. And then when you get here, these are the Planeswalker cards that are in the ancillary Planeswalker deck. So you have the alternate Planeswalkers, one for Elspeth, one for Ashiok. I do have both those decks. The Elspeth deck kills the Ashiok deck. This is just too easy to ramp up because it's very cheap white weenie creatures versus a long Control-Olio deck. So these cards over here are exclusive to the Planeswalker decks, and then these planes are exclusive to the Planeswalker decks as well, and the bundles, I believe. So this is where my collection starts to thin out because it's a little harder to grab these. The next bunch over here in the collection, starting with 288, they're going to be a bunch of rares. They're going to be a bunch of rares found in the theme boosters, specific to the theme boosters. I have never really been a fan of the theme boosters, nor do I think that these cards' power level are crazy, and the pricing shows it. So these are not my main objective, but they'd be nice to get for the complete collection. And then finally, you get into, well, second to last, I guess, you get into the extended arts. This is the most I'm missing, is these extended arts, as these are really only available in these collector boosters. You do crack them from time to time in the regular packs, but they're much more prevalent in the boosters. I think you get 2 or 3 per collector booster. Just to show you a few of them. It's kind of misleading as you see, because the extended art, they just zoom in and have borderless sides right over here and here. It's not really extended if you look at it compared to the regular one. Let's take a comparison here real quick and look. Where is my idyllic tutor? There's my tutor card. So let's check this out. So, what's extended over here, guys? Look. Look at where the tree ends over here. Look at where the tree ends over here. That's not extended. That's just zoomed in. So, something to think about over here. They call it extended. It's just zoomed in. What card number is this? 301. Anyways, so yeah, this is going to be the most sparse. Like I said, it's my favorite blue card right here. The Nadir, I'm so glad I got it extended with the foil. Such a cool card. And then, again, more of the extended edition arts over here. We got Rasta, we got the Phoenix, we got the Woe Strider with that 0/1 goat token. And then a couple more over here. We get to the lands. Nyx Lotus Box Stopper over here. Not foil, but regardless, it's the alternate version. It's very nice. Couple of lands. And then finally, these guys are promos. So this guy you basically get in the bundle. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any of these guys are actually in the promo packs, the premium promo packs and promo packs that you can get by winning FNMs. This is the prize support promo packs and what you get. So I got some of them. All of them? Yeah, I think I have all of them except for Thrill of Possibility. And yeah, except for Thrill of Possibility in foil. But yes, you're going to have to get these from premium promo packs and promo packs from the FNM prize support pool. You can also get them on eBay and such. I mean, they're going for like, I don't know, the premiums are going for like $16 and the regular promo packs are going for like $8. But those are prices from before Ikoria hit, so they might be lower now. Alright guys, video's reaching 20 minutes here, so just wanted to show you what we're dealing with here. And remember, we're hunting for those last few cards because this is what's coming next, guys. So stay tuned and tune in on our next video, number 4, as we open a whole pack of Theros Beyond Death Collector Booster Box. Alright, have a great one. Thank you very much for your continued support. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you like my content. Remember to stay safe and healthy. And again, happy holiday today for all the armed forces. Thank you very much for all your support and all your sacrifice that you make. We really appreciate, all of America really appreciates what you do. This is Daniel signing out with Cascade Card Wranglers. You guys stay classy. Have a great one. Bye.